What is up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be doing something I've really never done either before. I've done it a couple times, I believe. But I'm going to be start doing movie reviews too. So the first movie review I'm going to be doing is... It's going to sound weird, but The Lovely Bones movie, which came out in 2009, I believe, 2009, 2010. But it's based on the novel. It's based on the novel by I can't pronounce it, Sibold. I actually have the novel right here. It's one of my favorite novels. The novel is amazing. And the movie is not so amazing. The movie is good, but it's honestly... It's... Okay, actually, let me phrase that. It's not that good. There's a lot of good moments, but really, it's not that good. It's completely different from the book here. And I don't know. It's just weird because I just got done watching it because I was going through Paramount Plus and it said newly added movies. And I was like, I mean, I haven't seen this in God knows how long. It was a year since I've seen it. So I just watched it. It's about 2.5 hours long. I think it's like 2 hours and 15 minutes, I believe. And it's like, I'm gonna get through the positives and the negatives. That's one thing I'm gonna be doing with my movie reviews, is I'm gonna go through the positives and then I'm gonna go through the negatives. So first we're gonna start off with the positives. A lot of the acting is really good. I especially from Mark Wahlberg, who plays Jack, who is Susie's dad, and what was her name? I can't pronounce her name. Saoirse Ronan, who plays Susie. Her acting is really good, I think. And Stanley Tucci, of course, has some really good acting. He's the one that plays George Harvey, who is the serial killer who not only killed Susie, but killed a bunch of young girls. I believe it was over 10, I believe, including Susie. He also murdered Holly, that one girl that Susie meets in heaven, or I believe it was like paradise. And yeah, the acting is really good for the most part. There's some acting moments where I'm just kind of like, it's kind of like whatever acting. I think one of my favorite acting moments is whenever Jack, again Susie's dad, and played by Mark Wahlberg, is in the room where he has like a bunch of those little miniature boat figurines inside those bottles. He's just so overshot by Susie's murder that he just starts smashing them. I think that was a good acting moment for Wahlberg, and it was definitely really good. Another positive is the visual effects. This is directed by Peter Jackson, who I'm pretty sure all of you know. He's directed a bunch of great visual movies like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, King Kong. He's I don't know. He's directed a bunch of movies, and he always gets praised for his visual effects. And definitely the visual effects here are definitely really good. Especially like in heaven and all that. And the heaven scenes, they're really good. Some other positives, I don't know, I don't know, that's really the only positives I have. The negatives, there's more negatives than positives, and usually I hate to say that, but there is. So let's get on with the negatives. It is completely different from the book. That is a big negative for me. And like, if you're gonna be basing a movie off the book, I mean, you don't gotta be, I mean, it's not gonna be 100% accurate. Like, for example, the Dracula movies, none of them are 100% accurate to the book, because then it'd be like a 20-hour book. So it's not really possible to be 100% accurate. But this movie, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's not accurate. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just not very accurate. Other negatives I have is the heaven scenes. I feel like honestly, as a firm believer in God and everything, I am really a Christian. I believe that heaven does not look like what it's represented in the movie. So, like, in the movie, she's seeing, like... I mean, obviously, I believe that people in heaven can, like, you know, your loved ones who have passed away and went on to heaven can see you from heaven. Like, they're looking down upon you and everything, and, you know, really missing you and all that. But in the movie, it's not... I mean, it is kind of like that, but in the movie, like, Susie can see, like... It's like she's getting tormented by some stuff in heaven, and that doesn't happen. Like, whenever Jack, her father, is smashing the bottles with the miniature ships, like I mentioned earlier, like, it's really just, like, I don't really know. Like, that wouldn't happen. Now, if there's some of you watching who don't believe in God, don't start commenting saying, well, it doesn't really exist. Please just listen. If you don't believe in God, it's fine, but please just keep your opinions to yourself, please. Because I don't want to look at them. I don't want to hear them. Nobody else wants to hear them. Just please keep them to yourselves. Please. And anyway, I got a little off topic. Topic. Let's get back to the thing. So yeah, and then there's only Susie at first, and then Holly, and then there's the other girls. But heaven, everybody is in the same heaven. Nobody has their own separate heaven. That's the thing. It's all just one. Like, everybody shares the same one. It's not like you don't share heaven, because it's just Susie, and then it's just Holly, and then it's just the other girls that George Harvey murdered. So yeah, and I think another negative I have is well, this is kind of it's also kind of a negative in the book for me, honestly, but it's more of a negative in the movie too. But I don't know, the mom that Rachel Weisz plays, Rachel Weisz from The Mummy and all that. The mom, I forget her name. What's her name? Abigail Salmon. She's not that good of a character, honestly. If there's some people that like her, it's fine. But honestly, she's just kind of a strange character. I mean, I get that she's really distraught by her daughter's death, which is completely understandable. I mean, that's your daughter. Duh. I mean, that's your kid. But then she just leaves the family and goes berry picking on a farm. Like, what? Like, I get it, that was tough, but you don't gotta completely abandon your family. Jack didn't abandon the family, and that was his daughter, too. So, like, that just kind of is a negative for me. I don't know. Any others that I can think of from the spot, I don't really know. But, yeah, that was my review of the Lovely Bones movie, and the reason that I kind of stutter and stammer is because I'm not reading a script, obviously. I'm just trying to come up with this stuff, like, on the spot, like, what I'm thinking about saying. So, if that sounds weird, then please forgive me. But, yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and if I had to give this movie on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd give it about a 5 out of 10. It's okay. It's not really, is it worth watching? Not really. But there's way worse movies out there. It's not the worst movie. It's not, I mean, like I said, it's not that great, but it's not terrible either. So yeah, 5 out of 10. Wouldn't really recommend. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.